Hey everybody out there, this is TJ coming at you from Resin Detra, and wanted to let you know before I take a look at this new figure that just arrived, reach out to all of you out there who might be interested and concerned about Hurricane Harvey and what is happening here in Texas. This is not like anything in the past. This is pretty devastating. If you are out there and can support in any way the relief efforts, I'm going to have a few links down below. And if you are in the area in the next couple of days to a week and want to pitch in, I am sure that the Red Cross is looking for folks. Not only that, but if you are just an individual with a boat of any kind, they definitely can use help. All right, so now let's move on to the figure that we are going to take a closer look at. From our friends over in the East, it is Mighty Jaxx working with Cacooca. Now this is the first figure that I've seen in person from this particular designer, and you can find them online at Cacooca.com. Now of course Mighty Jaxx is MightyJaxx.com, and this figure is made of PVC. One thing I want to point out right up front is this figure is sold out. So it arrived in a limited edition, and I would suggest to get on their mailing list. So it comes in this cool package, which I've not seen from them in the past. It's just a plastic package with a little small card in the bottom. They've got an official seal down here. It's kind of like a holographic seal. A little bit of the drawing style on the packaging. This is called Hike, by the way, and this is just one in a larger series that you will continue to see coming from Mighty Jaxx and Cacooca. Just delicious, one way or the other. And who doesn't love a cute, adorable panda bear? That's for sure. This is 4 inches tall, again made of PVC, and again comes in the limited edition. I don't have the number, so I don't know exactly how many are in the edition, but I would say in their statement it says, "In another galaxy, not too far away, there lived a common man, or panda, should I say, with a mission to explore the world." Now, hence the backpack. Neither the most athletic nor the smartest out there, Panda loves to indulge in everyday activities like eating, boozing, riding a scooter, and more. Just think of him as your average Joe, which I am sure many of us can relate to. So I guess it's sort of the everyday bear. And he's got a pair of binoculars. How can you go wrong? So I'm going to pop this out of the package, and it looks like the way that they've designed the package is it's easy to open. One of the things I want to mention is this is quite hefty for a small figure. It's very easy to open. Pop, out comes the bear. Here he is. You can see him from the side. He's looking at a map. There's actually no map on the actual folded up paper here, but you get the idea. The piece is all a singular piece, and here's a 360. Here's the side view, and I'm digging this sort of like army green on the back. It's got some emblems and markings and paint for straps. Here he is from the other side. He's got his ears and eyes that are like hexagons. Of course, real panda bears don't look like that, but it gives you that graphic appeal. And there's also these striations of lines on both the ears and on the eyes. And he's got a simple little hexagon for a nose. You might be able to see that there too. And then the arms have sort of the bunched up fabric, so it gives you the effect that he could be wearing a bear suit, or it could be, the way in which his fur is gathered and clumped up. Pandas generally have a little extra skin, kind of like my dog, who's a Mastiff. they have that like extra skin that actually is really good if it's an animal that moves around a lot or runs, because it gives them flexibility within their muscles. He's got a couple of boots here, and you can see they've not spared any design here on the bottom. There's the boot sole markings, and then you've got the roll here for the sort of blanket or what have you on the backpack. One comment that I would make is I wish this backpack on this roll portion might have been a slightly different color, but you know, the other side of that is, like, for instance, if you go to REI or one of those outdoor shops, you're going to find things that kind of match for all those people who are sports enthusiasts out there and want to look good as they're hiking. I don't know what the point of that is. If you're going to go hike, you're going to go sweat. So here he is, and he's quite good looking. The head has a little bit of a seam here. You can kind of see the seam. They've done kind of a fairly good job with buffing it down so that you can't see it, but you can tell that it was put together from two parts to make it into a dome of sorts. This is what he looks like from the top, so you can get that look too. He's quite a cute little bear, and this again is my first time taking a look at this particular maker's work. Of course, I've seen lots from Mighty Jaxx, and the last time they made something like this, I think, was like that Oi Cthulhu maybe, but that might have been a different material. That might have been just straight up resin. I'm not sure, but this figure is looking really, really, really tight, and the way that they've designed the backpack is pretty much almost the same size as the actual panda bear, so it kind of gives you that sort of that yin-yang, if you will, of what it's like to be a tourist, and you're basically almost carrying your own body weight. I would say that this is nearing almost a pound, honestly, in terms of weight. I like the way that they've drawn in or sculpted in this sort of bunched up part on the backpack here. It really kind of gives you the feel of the dimensionality and sort of the way in which a backpack works. It's not just the shape. They've molded it in such a way that makes you feel like it's actually being used or been used, that it's utilitarian. Cacooca, Mighty Jaxx, we give you a big thumbs up. We'll be looking for the next one in this series, and for other releases with Mighty Jaxx, you're going to check out this website, and often early, and so on and so forth. So please take a moment to give a nod, a pitch, even moral support to the folks over in Houston and Rockport and Victoria and Port Aransas and all the other areas that have been affected on the coast of Texas. We salute you, and we are there in solidarity. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Over and out.